Dynasty mode. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode. Fine, we started with the rebuild, and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with Fine Nino. We started with the rebuild, and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with Fine Nino. We started with the rebuild, and now the squad is lethal. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to another banger. Let's go, man. We here. It's time to play some Dynasty. Yeah, man. We back. Right back at it, chat. Right back at it like we never left, y'all. Right back at it like we never left. Like we never left. Let's go. Alright, we got UConn. You know what we gotta do. Gotta get some practice reps in real quick. I'm trying to make Miami, Ohio great again. Back when Big Ben was playing for him. Let's go. I hope everybody having a good Friday, man. It's a great day, great Friday. I want the pick. I don't know what I was even looking at. That was interesting. That was a fumble? Interesting. All right, let's get it. We ready. We warmed up. Let's go. We are warmed up, baby. Let's go, UConn. Let's do the all red Jones. Let's do it.
One of the most picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Miami University Redhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Miami University's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather.
Why we got our eyes on the weather?
This weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
All right, turn that off. Now we ready to go. We get ball first. Let's go. We gotta put our foot on UConn's neck, baby. Let's go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Redhawks offense to go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue
at
to
all,
see
really, right there.
guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the – he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones.
Let's go,
and
Chad.
delivered the ball
Turn me up.
time.
They'll go to the counter play.
Let's go.
He stopped at the 49
Let's go.
after gaining 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right
Breaking
here, just
arm
choose up
tackles,
another
baby.
first down. Gives you another
think I'm gonna go
chance
to 8
to maybe
here.
continue
Let's
to run
see.
the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting
First
to
down?
happen. His vision,
interesting.
his
That's good.
quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Gotta get this first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. All
Let's go.
down, but he has enough to move
We needed
the
that right there,
chains.
baby. Needed that.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game
All right.
going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Red Hawks getting set on 1st and 10. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll
What?
lose a few on that one.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to
What
block
was
this guy.
that?
He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd
They
and
called
15.
it a sack.
Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him
That's
for a short
wild.
gain.
And man, the big
That
fellas
is
up front, they
wild.
don't get a lot
I don't
of
know
credit.
what
They get
that
talked about
was.
a lot, unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was
Bro.
drilled just as he released the...
What is my running back doing, bro? It's a free rusher, and my running back just looked at him.
Incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
Let's go.
Just
go.
barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And that'll put
That's a
the
good
first
kick,
points
boy.
of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion.
That spin move,
They don't
man.
get the
The
touchdown they
use,
would've
hey,
liked, but they kick a nice
CPU
field
is
goal.
nice.
They've
I ain't
got
gonna
the
cap.
lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Huskies
Ooh,
offense
okay.
takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the 2nd level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your 2nd level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man.
Oh,
try to
what
make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that. Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Runs through a man, and he might have some space.
Why did...
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Christian.
Boy. There we
There to
go.
stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly.
Oh, this
He'll
dude's
get
just
it
breaking
the way
all my
down
hit
to the
sticks.
8-yard
Okay.
line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Huskies are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Christian.
All right,
He's
we're
brought
good.
down at the
Hold him to a
6
field
with
goal.
the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I
About
bet
to
you
make
the
a stop.
percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
We on that.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it.
Dropped it.
That's all
Let's
that
go.
means now
Good defense.
today in college football.
It's good defense
After
right
that
there.
incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal.
It's a hard
or you
angle.
keep your offense
He's gonna
on
make
the
it.
field looking to get 6.
Yeah, he made it.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll take that.
Center cut. And we're even here in the 1st.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field
They just
goals,
didn't
Palmer,
block anyone
again on
right there.
offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Finds his tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
Let's go. We got to run the ball a little bit better, man. We have to run the ball better.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Come on.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
What the
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter
Literally,
how many
bro.
defenders
What
are
is
around you or
happening,
how hard
Chad?
you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Bro,
Nowhere close
our
on
line
that
is
one
just
as he
not
got
blocking for me
drilled
at
trying
all.
to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive.
My
Sack
line is
first
just,
down,
they just
throw an
stop blocking,
incompletion,
chat.
So third in California.
Like, I don't know,
Defense
like,
knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up
like,
here?
what is
And he was
happening?
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24.
Man.
And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone
Tackle.
offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got out of trouble, got rid of
Good
it.
tackle.
Makes the
They
grab.
did not let me switch to that guy.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. UConn will have to punt it away.
It's good defense right there.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Pulls and
Here we
fires
go.
complete. At the 45 on his
Here we
way.
go.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Here we
I like
go,
the QB
chat.
here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you
Let's
saw
go.
after
Let's
the
go.
catch, man. He's
Let's
got
go.
some wheels.
Let's go.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
It's on
A
you.
little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Bro.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Redhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I should have threw it.
That's
Man.
not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Redhawks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not
what a play, baby. What a play,
gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Redhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Back's got it.
Cool.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground. He makes the play. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Let's go.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. The give on the option.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Pulls it in, it's Ross. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Damn it.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Christian. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Yeah. Clip God.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part,
that was good
locked
defense.
in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Let's try to take this back. Come on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 14
Dang,
team,
Wisconsin
the
smacked
Penn
Penn
State
State.
Nittany Lions.
41-14.
And it's the Badgers
Sheesh.
coming away with a
Smacked.
blowout victory in what looks like a major upset.
All right, hold on, chat. We back. Let's get it.
Major changes in the polls this week.
Yeah, hopefully we
He'll
can
put total leather and get this second half started.
All right, let's go, chat. We gotta keep it up in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Porter. Breaks the tackle, and he might go. Touchdown,
Bro.
Huskies. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work.
I can't
after the
believe that
catch.
just happened, bro.
Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Still on his
Not
feet
going
at
to
the
complain.
35.
They did some
And
BS to
they'll
me.
spot it at
Not
the
going to
38,
complain.
And that'll be plenty for the first down.
Not going to
Man,
complain.
who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Looking downfield on first down. Dances away.
Bro,
Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
bro.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making checks. He wants to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense
get
makes
those
a
10
big
yards
hit,
back for us.
knocks
Good
him
stuff.
down. So now it's
Man, they
second
playing
and
me,
long.
bro.
Back to pass.
Let's go.
It's Reynolds.
That was a dime.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for
That was
the
a
first
dime.
down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Let's go.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Red Hawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
We ain't taking no shot play right now.
And off to Jones.
Getting the first down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down,
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Gotta get this first down, 14.
Nice job
Come on.
nullifying that run altogether.
And more, baby.
Short, just trying to get enough for the first
Our running backs are so slow.
All down, but he has enough
So
to
slow.
move the chains.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Bros.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job.
just
reading the coverage.
overthrowing
He knew
him,
exactly
Chad.
where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quick release by the QB. Got some room in under the touchdown, Miami.
Let's go.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out.
Make sure he wasn't out of bounds. Oh, he was already in. Oh, yeah, he's in. Let's go.
Slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving
Let's
touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season.
Let's go,
Nobody
Chad.
has an answer for this guy.
And he tacked on the extra point.
We needed that right there, Chad. Oh, no.
And with that kickoff going
Terrible
out of
kick.
bounds, they will get great field position to start.
That was on me. I held the button way too long.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The run inside. It's Christian.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play
Oh,
for
my
this guy.
gosh.
Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
They didn't let me
He's
switch
got it
to
down
him.
the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. That's the end of the period.
Oh,
It's
because of that
Miami,
terrible
Ohio
kick,
on
man.
top.
I
We
took
take
my
a moment
eyes
to
off
look
the
at the stats
thing.
and what has been a tight ball game. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to pass. Let's it go
What
to
the
the end zone.
What are you doing?
Touchdown, Huskies.
Why did he stop?
They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Huskies back on top.
Chat, man.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Reporting from the Miami University sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man,
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds.
Let's go.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Looking for a deep man.
Bro.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive
What
with a
the
turnover.
freak, man?
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide
That
receiver.
might be the game,
Great
Chad.
job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The UConn offense goes back to work. So the defense sets them up with an interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Good tackle.
Defense
Let's go.
right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He'll try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. Two good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Yeah, he paid for that
No
one.
wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
Let's go.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job.
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Dropped it.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. 3-point lead.
I cannot believe he dropped it.
Can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not.
Quarterback had a horrible outing at home. How we beat Pitt, Cincinnati, and then lose to Connecticut, bro? I don't understand that. Let's go. Still got them. Man, I'm so pissed about that game, man. We should have not have lost that game. He's our best quarterback. Man, I'm so mad about that game. We need to get some linemen, bro. ASAP. Where did I put this in the conference standings? Wait, they're not in our conference? I could have sworn they was in our conference. Oh, so we still good. Bet. We got Bowling Green. Bowling Green in our conference, right? Yeah, I know they in our conference. Yeah, all right, bet. First conference game. Let's get back on the road. Get back on the... Get another dub in that category. Let's go 1-0 this week, baby. I cannot believe we lost that game, man. Man, y'all don't deserve to look nice. All right, chat. 1 second, man.
Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Nino. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty mode with fine Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Alright. Let's go. We gotta bounce back after that bull. Our quarterback, man. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's just terrible. And it's raining.
Stadium.
Oh,
it's the
man.
Bowling Green Falcons and the Miami University Red Hawks. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Redhawks will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And this running back, man, he's been so much fun to watch this season. Like, he's been doing what he wants, and this offense has stayed on schedule, stayed on script. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be really, really fun. I think we're going to figure out, Palmer, how special he is. Can he carry this offense against an elite challenge on the other side of the football?
Yeah, and he's going to have to make people miss. That's going to be a big key today because the lanes aren't going to be there the way he's used to seeing them. And this is a defense that takes a lot of pride in their ability to gang tackle as well. So this may require a little bit of extra effort. He may have to make people miss behind the line of scrimmage just to get positive yards. But one thing you know about this guy, he's got elite ability, but this is a massive challenge.
Already.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What is always getting hurt?
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got the back over the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Under fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that looked like that was going to be a big play, running the drag route. The big fella, if he's able to catch that football, man, he's turning up the sideline and getting huge yardage.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Sims. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again.
Oh, why is he
Makes the
open?
grab. Could be an alley.
What is happening?
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
This dude
They
just...
stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line.
Wear
You
and
saw
tear
all
is
those
just
bodies
not
by the
working
defense
right,
being
bro.
pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll go right back to it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
On 3rd down, you're thinking it might be pass, so the offense goes draw play, trying to fool you, but didn't work. Defense wasn't tricked. They're able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Oh my
Big time,
gosh,
makes the grab.
bro.
It's a first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum. For these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shift.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bro, they are
2nd
cheating,
and goal.
bro. And they just keep putting the wrong person on my guys.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and
See what I'm saying, bro?
long. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Into the end zone for 6.
You can't make this up, bro.
You
You play great
aggressive
defense
guys,
and
and
still
he did it in a
get
couple
screwed
different ways
over,
on that
bro.
1st drive. Nice mixture
Oh
of
my
throwing and
gosh.
running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the Miami Redhawks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I'm so mad,
He's a guy
bro.
the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
My line just act like they don't know how to block now. Like, so
And I love
this is
the running
it's
back
so
here running
weird.
into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter
Come
what
on,
your
man.
read
It's
is,
gotta be
if you're
open.
winning up front on that
Just hold your
defensive line.
blocks. Thank you.
From the gun, they'll
Thank
give it on
you.
the inside. Turning it on.
Thank
Defense
you.
comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. to bully their way in.
What?
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Like, what is that, bro?
And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Redhawks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Somebody tell AI to stop cheating, bro. I'm glad it ain't raining no more. It stopped raining. That's dope. I like the new weather system.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers.
And it's still wet. Like, it shows the ground's still wet. That's dope too.
The give out of the gun.
You on that, baby.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
You on
And
that.
the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Ridley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens...
Bro.
Here's a little room there. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I don't understand. Everybody
Really put
is
an offensive
tired.
possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Nowhere to go on
Ben
that one.
Dunbury.
They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Got this.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got it in the middle. It's Clay. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, going to the air. Rushes on him.
Oh, what is
Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
What?
He's got it.
Bro, what is this right here? What is 52 doing, bro?
And they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Falcons
Bro,
have it in scoring
CPU
position
gets
on
every
and
first
goal.
down, bro.
Off play action. Floats it out in space. Great
They get
job
every
on the
4th down,
containment
bro.
and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Just don't make sense.
Picked up some of what they needed
And
on
the rain's
first down.
starting
Now
back
it's
up.
2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle.
We held them to a field goal. Man,
And with that, they've taken the
they're
lead.
making me struggle right
And you
now,
want a
bro.
touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead.
Come on, Chad. Let's go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Like, goofy lineman.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Still running at the 40.
Let's go.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Let's go.
Across the 50-yard line.
Let's
on
go.
a huge pickup,
That's what
and
we
he's
needed
out
right
of
there.
bounds at the 45.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That ball, boy.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The give on the counter. Plows through the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man.
Let's go.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Let's go.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
That's on me.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't
We got
give
3
up the
timeouts.
touchdown.
I'm running
nice
this.
awareness by the
Gotta
DB.
get some of these yards.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they
Let's go.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically.
Let's go.
Right here. This is exactly
Let's go, Cade.
what he wanted to have happen.
Yakimelli.
He wanted to score a touchdown in the
Yakimelli.
first half. Take a
Let's
lead,
go, Cade.
knowing he's got the
Yakimelli.
ball first in the second half.
Let's go.
If they
You
score a
needed that
touchdown
right there,
then,
Chad.
all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. An 84-yard drive there, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
Don't matter. I think they, I knew it.
They'll ride the running back and leave
I knew
it
they
with
was
him.
going to run, bro.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
Say.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads
Let's go.
head into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football
Minnesota
Update Show.
beat number 11
we begin
Michigan?
with Minnesota taking on
Upset
the number
City.
11 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Gophers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did
And we
not
get
look
ball.
like
Let's
the
go.
better
That was a
team.
big touchdown.
The
Now
Falcons will
we
line
got
up
to go down here
kick
and
off
score
and
again.
start the second half.
Let's go. That was a big touchdown right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with Miami University's head coach at halftime, he says this all the time, that the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Square next.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Let's go.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nice.
Let's go.
There. Gets him the
If it ain't
first
broke,
down
don't
and
fix it,
sets him
baby.
up at the 45-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
He slipped.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And off to Jones. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short.
It's wide open, bro. We just got to block. If we block, we can get this 1st down.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
What I say?
If we block, we can get this 1st down. They've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way.
Snags it.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Red Hawks. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
Let's go, Chad.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation.
That was big.
On that lead.
That was big
and
right
with
there.
The extra point,
That was
it's
big.
A 21-10 game.
That was big right there, Chad. That was big.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Caught behind the line. It's Sims.
Good tackle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again.
Good tackle.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll move the tight end. Pulls it in. It's
good tackle.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll set up to throw. Bring in the heat.
Let's go.
Down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they
he forgot how to block. Like, what happened right there,
A lot of
bro?
work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
I cannot believe
After
that.
the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods.
Cade Yacamelli. Let's go, Yacamelli.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Got a little grass. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, the good news is
I
you
missed
got the first down running it there on 2nd and short.
the whole
But the bad
tackle,
news
bro.
is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Got it behind the line. It's Sims. Shakes a man, and he might take off. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to pound it in.
Bro.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BG. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
Oh, my goodness.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal.
They're going to make this game tough, bruh. Telling you, man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Not have done that play. That was such a dumb play.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and then this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks.
Let's go.
He got nothing after the catch. The Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO
Bro, you gotta
is
hold
complete.
your block, bro.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Trying to save time on defense, they use their
Chad.
2nd timeout.
Look at Eddie George.
They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead.
Bro. Hike the ball.
Trying to get it to the marker.
Let's go.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and
Wait,
they
what was
roll
that?
the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here.
And that's how we end that, baby.
The nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but
big
dubs,
baby.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know
that's
it's
the second
coming.
game. We have not scored in the fourth quarter, man.
You just need
that's
one
gotta
first
change.
down to end the game. You can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
It came down to the
Man,
final
my quarterback
quarter.
is just
Clutch plays,
man.
guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make
Big
big plays
dubs
in
right
big
there,
games,
baby.
and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Big
correct.
dubs.
And you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yakimelli.
For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. I'm Reese Davis.
Yakimelli had himself a game. Big dubs. Want to know in conference play though. It's tough. And we got another commit. Oh, we got our first 3-star, baby. Let's go. Got our first 3-star, baby. I sound a 3-star better. At least one. I did that. Let's go. Alright. We still gotta beat Ohio and make it to a bowl game. Let's see. Play Ohio November 10th. Buffalo's gonna be a tough game. Is that at home? No, yeah, it's at home. Alright. We got at UMass, at home, at Central. Yeah. Our last 2 games were away. Alright, cool. We third in the MAC. Alright. We got some work to do though. Our quarterback, man. There's just no wiggle room right there on that quarterback. No wiggle room on that quarterback right now. Oh, you got 7. Oh, let's go. You need to be better at throwing that ball, boy. Like, how's your deep throw accuracy better than your medium throw accuracy, bro? Yakimelli got some points. He a senior too. Oh yeah. So we about to run him to the ground. Sophomore Jones is. Oh yeah, he got to get more tick. He gonna try to leave. Man, this boy's route running is trash. And I like to pass it to my running backs. Man. Yes, seniors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get after this for sure. I'm gonna do this later. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's tough playing with a one-star team, man. It is tough, chat. It is tough. I think that's it, chat. I had to do. That I wanted to do at least. Oh yeah, let me check my. Three interceptions, 5 touchdowns out of 5 games. Yeah, bro. You gotta. It's gotta be better. We're gonna have to find somebody else. For real. It's definitely gotta be better. See what this recruiting's looking like. That's definitely gotta be better. Championship contender. Yeah, we good on him. Yeah, I think we're good. We're definitely picking up a QB in the transfer portal for sure. I'm not gonna do nothing else right now, chat. That's where we call it. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We will try to be live sometime next week, but be on the lookout for the new videos dropping. The last 2 games that we played today, and another one dropping. The last 2 videos. So I will be dropping some videos on those and shorts. But look out for the shorts tomorrow. And yeah, man, we'll be back live. And I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate the love. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, man, we are out of here. Peace, love, enjoy y'all weekend, man. We are out. Peace.